Bolt-action rifles are having a moment again, and 2025 is shaping up to be the year they come back with a vengeance. Companies everywhere are dropping rifles that are lighter, stronger, smoother, and more capable than anything we've seen in a long time. And after spending time behind each of the 8 rifles in today's lineup, I can tell you right now, they're not just upgrades. They're a whole new generation of bolt guns built to dominate everything from backcountry hunts to long-range precision setups. What surprised me the most wasn't just the engineering, the carbon barrels, or the new action designs. It was how each rifle brought a completely different personality to the table. Some feel like a rugged workhorse built to live in a truck. Others feel like precision tools meant to wring steel at distances where mistakes get expensive. And a couple of them genuinely caught me off guard with how far their performance pushed past their price tags. So today, we're breaking down all 8 rifles, from the Browning XBOLT 2 All-Purpose to the Watchtower Bridger, looking at how they shoot, what they do best, where they fall short, and whether they're worth your money in 2025. And trust me, a few of these will absolutely make you rethink what a bolt gun should feel like. All right, let's dive in. The Savage 110 Professional Pursuit was one of the easiest rifles to get comfortable with. The moment I shouldered it, it just settled into place naturally. The 20-inch Proof Research carbon-wrapped stainless barrel on the 6.5 PRC model makes a huge difference in feel. It's lightweight but incredibly stiff, and it held accuracy all day without any noticeable heat drift. Shooting prone on uneven ground, the Omniport muzzle brake kept recoil very manageable for a PRC cartridge, letting me stay on target for impact. Groups hovered just under MOA with factory ammo, and the radially fluted bolt paired with the oversized knob gave the action a tight, mechanical feel. Not buttery for the sake of smoothness, but firm and sure, like a rifle that wants to be worked with purpose. The AccuTrigger, at around 2.75 pounds, broke clean every time, making longer shots feel predictable and controlled. What really impressed me was the Grayboe Phoenix 2-stock. Rugged, adjustable, comfortable in all positions, and equipped with MLOK and QD points where they actually matter. The recoil pad absorbed energy surprisingly well, and carrying the rifle around the field felt effortless thanks to the balanced design. At about $2,399, it sits above the mid-range market, but everything on the rifle feels intentionally chosen and field-ready. Savage built a rifle for hunters who want lightweight performance without sacrificing durability or precision. It's a rifle you can trust on long days in the backcountry while still having the precision to hit steel out to distance. The Bergara BMRX Carbon was the biggest surprise of the entire lineup. From a distance, it looks like a lightweight rimfire for casual plinking. But once I started shooting the .22 LR version, it became clear that this rifle was engineered to mimic the handling of a precision centerfire. The carbon-wrapped 20-inch barrel keeps weight low while maintaining rigidity, and at 50 and 100 yards, the match chamber showed its worth immediately. I was punching ragged hole groups with match ammo, and the point of impact never wandered. What impressed me most was how stable the rifle felt for something under 6 pounds. The adjustable X stock offers a vertical grip with a natural wrist angle, adjustable cheek piece, and a nice flat forend that helped eliminate cant. Shooting from a bench or off a bag, the rifle felt planted, and follow-up shots were quick and consistent. The Bergara performance trigger broke cleanly every time, and tuning it externally was simple. Even though the rifle doesn't use a REM 700 footprint, the stock trigger is so consistently crisp that I honestly wouldn't swap it. At around $850, this rifle hits the sweet spot for serious rimfire shooters who want match-grade precision without jumping into custom builds. Coming off the BMRX Carbon, I expected the next rifle to feel like a step backward since it came with a significantly lower price tag for a Christensen Arms product. But what I found was one of the most unexpectedly capable rifles in the entire roundup. Walking up to the Christensen Arms Evoke, I wasn't sure what to expect. This rifle doesn't come with the brand's signature carbon fiber barrel, and it sits well under their usual price range. But the moment I started cycling the radially fluted bolt, everything made sense. The oversized octagonal bolt knob runs smooth and fast without binding, and the Sacco-style extractor with plunger ejector handled every feed and every ejection flawlessly using factory mags. I took the 6.5 Creedmoor version out with its 20-inch hand-lapped 416R stainless barrel and the included RFR muzzle brake. Recoil was surprisingly soft, and the 7.7-pound weight made the rifle feel balanced, not heavy. Shooting prone, I stayed on target easily, and between the weight and the brake, follow-up shots felt almost leisurely. The polymer stock caught me off guard with how solid it felt. Textured grip panels, a hybrid grip angle that keeps the wrist comfortable, and a short Picatinny rail for bipod or tripod attachment. It held up perfectly during cycles between prone, kneeling, and tripod positions. The TriggerTech trigger delivered that familiar crispness with no creep, and honestly, it's one of the reasons this rifle punches far above its price point. For around $900, the Evoke may be Christensen's most accessible rifle, but it still carries the precision and refinement the brand is known for. It feels like a rifle built by shooters for shooters. And while the Evoke impressed me with value, the next rifle reminded me what a true long-range powerhouse feels like when it's built with military-level design philosophy. Caracal CSR 338 Precision is a rifle that instantly reminds you why 338 Lapua Magnum isn't for beginners. The 27-inch cold hammer, forged barrel, and 3-port brake work together surprisingly well, giving the rifle enough control for me to stay on the scope after each shot. It hits hard, but it's far more manageable than most rifles in this caliber. The 3-lug bolt with its 60-degree throw has that tight, confident feel, and the 7075-6 chassis paired with the 4340 steel receiver keeps everything rigid and consistent at long range. The folding adjustable stock and built-in monopod made prone work simple, especially when stretching past 1,000 yards. At nearly 14 pounds, it's not light, but it balances well and feeds flawlessly from the 10-round mag. The 2-stage trigger breaks clean, and the whole system feels like it was designed for serious precision shooters who need dependable results shot after shot. Caracal may be new to the bolt gun scene, but the CSR 338 proves they came in swinging. The Tikka T1x UPR Target immediately felt different the moment I picked it up. Built on a modular aluminum chassis, it brought the weight and balance of a competition-ready centerfire rifle into a rimfire platform. Shooting the .22 LR version with the 20-inch cold hammer forged barrel, I was stacking dime-sized groups at 50 yards and solid, repeatable groups at 100. The 1 and 6.5 twist stabilized high-quality SK and Ely ammo perfectly, even with a suppressor mounted. The fully adjustable skeletonized stock let me dial in cheek height, length of pull, and recoil pad position in seconds. Once adjusted, the rifle locked me into position like it was custom fit to my shoulders. The 45-degree bolt throw made fast cycling natural, and the single-stage adjustable trigger set just above 2 pounds broke clean with no creep at all. The integrated 20 MOA rail gave me plenty of elevation for long-range rimfire sessions, and the rifle's overall 8-pound weight kept it stable during precision drills. This isn't a plinker or a casual trainer. This is a precision competition tool, and at around $1,500, it performs above its price point with ease. And while the Tikka brought competition-style refinement, the Seekins Havoc PH3 that followed showed me what a modern, adaptive hunting rifle can be when engineered by people who think like custom builders. The Seekins Precision Havoc PH3 feels like a rifle built by people who actually shoot. The 3-lug bolt with its 60-degree throw cycles incredibly smooth. And the toolless removal makes cleaning and barrel changes fast and simple. The quick change barrel system is the real standout feature here. Switching calibers or going from a long barrel to a shorter hunting setup doesn't require a gunsmith, just the willingness to turn a wrench. I ran the 24-inch 416R stainless barrel in 6.5 Creedmoor, and paired with Hornady ELDM ammo, it stayed comfortably under half MOA all day. The Trigger Tech unit set just under 3 pounds was crisp and predictable, and the carbon composite stock gave me excellent ergonomics while still staying lightweight and rigid. With its integrated 20 MOA rail, full-length MLOK forend, and generous coal support for hand loaders, the PH3 feels like a custom rifle that shows up ready to work. At around $2,300, it's an investment, but it performs like something in a much higher class. Seekins built a rifle that adapts quickly and shoots consistently, making it one of the most versatile bolt guns in this entire lineup. The Watchtower Bridger was the most premium rifle I tested, and from the very first shot, it was obvious this rifle was engineered for serious backcountry shooters who operate in harsh environments. The hybrid barrel, built from 416R stainless steel and grade 5 titanium, isn't just a marketing flex. It genuinely shaves weight while improving heat dispersion. And the 5R rifling and 1-in-8 twist worked beautifully with 7mm PRC loads throughout the day. The graphite PVD-coated bolt cycled smoothly and cleanly, even when I ran rapid strings in the dirt and dust. The Hawkins Precision Detachable Mag System fed flawlessly, seating and releasing with zero drama. The Timney Elite Hunter trigger at 2.5 pounds broke like glass, making accurate shots at 300 and 400 yards almost effortless. The Macmillan Mountain Tracker carbon stock struck a perfect balance between lightweight carry and tripod stability. Integrated Arca Swiss and Picatinny plates made it versatile for shooting off packs, tripods, or traditional bipods. At just under 6.8 pounds and coated in Cerakote H235, it handled rough field use without losing zero. With a price north of $6,000, this rifle is built for shooters who demand the highest level of reliability, durability, and precision. Watchtower designed it for hard use, and every part of the rifle backed up that intention. The Browning XBO LT2 All-Purpose immediately impressed me with how smooth the action felt. The added bolt guidance and fully fluted bolt make it cycle like it's already been broken in. Out on the range, with the 308 Winchester model, the rifle ran clean even in dusty wind, and every bolt stroke felt controlled and consistent. Accuracy came fast. The 16.5-inch heavy sporter barrel settled into sub-MOA groups at 100 yards, and it held zero as the barrel warmed. The 5/8 24 threads made it easy to mount a suppressor, and with a Sandman S attached, recoil softened noticeably, and follow-up shots felt quicker and flatter. The odd green composite stock is a highlight. It's fully adjustable, and once I dialed in the comb height and length of pull, the rifle locked into my shoulder naturally. The DLX trigger breaks crisp with no creep, giving each shot a clean, predictable feel. At around $1,179, the XBOLT2 isn't trying to be flashy. It's built to be a reliable, no-nonsense tool for hunting, ranch work, or everyday carry in the truck. Smooth action, dependable accuracy, and a stock that actually fits the shooter make it one of the most practical rifles in this entire lineup.